You're at the Watchman Way, May 14th, 2020. Uh, I've been on the phone and watching, social media the last couple of days, talking to people. We all need to take a deep breath and calm down. I think we're letting the upsurge in the fear and lashing out and cognitive dissonance. Not so much the Watchmen, but conservatives in general. Um, a good example is I'm getting these. I probably got in the last 2 days, 10 people send me this deal about the bracelets in Oklahoma. That they're going to use the vaccine people or some garbage. Guys, you have to understand it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen in America. And when you start going crazy posting that stuff, this is where it starts. No, this isn't where it starts. You're playing right into their hands, spreading fear porn, because that crap is never going to see the light of day in America. They would love to start a civil war right now. They would love to get people all jacked up. I mean, I just saw a video of a guy, the sheriff in Texas somewhere, using one of those, basically the armored cars, troop transports, to take down a bar who is having an illegal celebration. And they use a military vehicle to break it up, arrest people. You don't think that's overreach, overkill, ridiculous? And it's in Texas. It's embarrassing. That I would expect that in California or New York, but not in Texas. This guy should be fired. If I was the mayor of that town, that sheriff or police chief would be looking for a new job. They're trying to gin up fear. They're trying to cause panic. They're trying to cause dissension. They're trying to cause division. Don't fall for it. Red pill and prepare. Focus on that. Red pilling and preparing. Don't get off track. The First Amendment violations, the Second Amendment violations. Vote by mail, never going to happen. President Trump in his second term will clean up all the loose ends. All of the scragglers, the low liars, the bottom feeders who are causing this havoc are going to be taken care of. It all goes away by itself. We don't have to do anything. All we have to do, red pill and prepare. President Trump's got everything else under control. Trust the plan. If you don't understand who President Trump is, you're missing the whole boat. He's the first president since JFK to understand that he works for us, that his first responsibility is to us and not big business, which is the problem with the world today. The money has bought out the power around the world. I keep saying, we dodged a bullet here. These guys were way too close. But it's over. It's the mop up now. They're basically toothless. All of their assets have been neutralized. And in They were pretty formidable. They had nuclear weapons. They had bioweapons. And look at where we're at. This thing's about ready to go down. And as far as most Americans see, it's been peaceful. You know, they don't know what's going on behind the scenes yet. They will find out. But the point here I'm trying to make is, Zoe, come here. What's up? You want up? You want up, Zoe? Come here. Come here, Zoe. Come here. Come on. Come on. Okay. Zoe's crying. You all right? You okay? Yeah? See, even Zoe's worked up. Crying. It's okay, Zoe. Calm down. Take a deep breath. Yeah. You're okay. You're okay. Okay. Now that everybody's calm. Want some? Okay. Big Q drop. Big things happening next 3 to 4 weeks. Obama administration's going down. I think John Solomon is doing a report tonight, I think, about, you know, about Obama and how involved he was. I just saw a great meme today. It's Obama. Oh God, what did it say? Oh, Obama with a noose around his neck with pay-per-view over the top. Now, you want to fix the deficit? Put a big dent in the deficit? Do that. Do a pay-per-view for those executions. Obama, Clinton, and the rest. What? Okay, go on. There you go. Okay. Here's more fear porn. Out of Texas. Zoe. Texas sees record jump in virus deaths 2 weeks into reopening. So what they're trying to do now, right? Oh, they've been open 2 weeks and now they just had a record number of deaths. You know what it was? 58. 58 in a state with a population of 29 million. Fear porn. Statistically, it's irrelevant. And they're trying to make it sound like, again, it's a huge disaster. Oh, we have this huge death toll. They don't want people going back to work. Here's what you have to understand. This is all about mail-in ballots. That's what this whole thing's about. The Democrats don't want people to go back to work. That's why they're throwing money at people with the unemployment. People are making more on unemployment right now than they were working. That's thanks to the Democrats. And you know why? It's because they don't want people to go back to work. They want this fear ginned up, and so they got the fear, and they're paying them more. So what do you think people are going to want to do? They're going to want to stay home. And then they can say, oh, now we have to have mail-in ballots. Not going to happen. Mail-in ballots are not going to happen. This thing's going away. They're scam. You know, we have one governor already sued who lost the stay-at-home order. This is unconstitutional. And again, President Trump, I actually had a couple of people with comments that I saw today that, you know, are kind of blaming President Trump. You're a moron. He's played this thing brilliantly. You know, there's another one here about Fauci. You don't think that President Trump knew who Fauci was when he put him in charge? You don't think that he knew he was a Bill Gates stooge He was on the payroll for Bill Gates. Hell yes, he knew who he was. And he put him in charge anyway. Why do you think he did that? He did it so they could do exactly what they did. Make themselves look ridiculous. This has got the mortality rate of the flu. 1/3 the flu, the common flu. And they made it out to be it was going to be the next pandemic to destroy the world, according to their models. Exposing the governors for the socialist stooges they are. And the things, the overreach. The things, I mean, none of this was constitutional. And President Trump didn't do it. It was the governors. He let them do this. He just sat back, let them dig their own graves. And they were happy to oblige. And he knew they had no choice. It was brilliant. They had to do this. They couldn't just sit back. So give them enough rope to hang themselves. They took it. All of it. Brilliant. And people are questioning him. Just wait a couple of weeks and you see how this plays out. And you're going to understand why he's been doing the things he's been doing. It's all good, guys. Better than good. So don't contribute to it. Don't send that crap to other people. You're not helping. You're making it worse. Red pill and prepare. That's what we should be doing. We shouldn't be worried about the bracelet vaccine in Oklahoma. It's like the HR 6666 that everybody was going crazy about a few days ago. For what? The House passed it. So what? It means nothing unless it passes the Senate and then President Trump signs it. So tell me what the likelihood of that is. Yet people are going sideways because the House passed it. Never going to see the light of day, but people don't understand that. All they see is the headlines. Critical thinking skills and discernment. This isn't even an issue if you're red pilling and preparing. Then you're not looking at this garbage and sending it to everybody you know. I mean, Lisa got this thing 10 times today. Quit sending fear porn. Quit contributing to the problem. It's in our hands, guys. We know what they want. And they're not going to get it. So don't help them. Crisis and the 2020 election. Investors should brace for an earthquake of change. That doesn't sound very good for the economy. It's not. These threats will not be taken lightly. States mull the crackdown on intentional virus spreaders. They arrested some 68-year-old guy for wiping his nose on a grocery store employee's shirt or something. It's just the flu, guys. And again, it's a big deal. Now they're going to come and infect you with the virus. More fear porn. The collapse of Main Street and local tax revenues can't be reversed. In other words, they're finished. Everybody's broke. Everybody's broke and nobody has any revenue. Do you think the economy's going to survive this? If not, get your money out. Physical silver Litecoin. And I said this yesterday. Things have already happened in the economy. I think probably 2 or 3 things that have happened that we can't recover from. That already sealed the fate. It's just a matter of when it's going to happen. Is President Trump going to declare a reset, or is he going to let it collapse organically? I'm talking about the economy. Again, the smoothest way is a reset. We'll see how it plays out. I don't think we have long to wait. The Fed's visible hand. Powell buys $305 million in ETFs, corporate bonds, in 2 days. $305 million. Hyperinflation or a collapse. Either way, this thing's coming down, guys. This is a zero hedge headline. I've already answered the question. Has POTUS figured out Fauci is a con man? Yeah, he figured it out probably 3 years ago. Again, a total setup. Fauci and Gates will be at Gitmo or executed by the end of the year. Or suicided. Yeah. Obviously, President Trump knew who he was when he appointed him. Over 36 million newly jobless Americans in the last 8 weeks, and the NASDAQ is up 30% in the same time period. What's wrong with that picture? It just goes to show you the lunacy of the economy right now. You got the crazy volatility. I mean, it's just, it's a tsunami of bad news, bad economic data. And, you know, a blind man can see what's happening here. You know, you don't have to be an economic expert to look at this. And I'm not talking about looking at CNN. I'm talking about digging into the numbers around the world. It's obvious. Again, you don't need to be an economic genius to figure this out. Federal Chair Powell's solution is the root of the problem. Well, not really. I mean, the root of the problem is the Fed in itself. And again, that's why it's going. It's gone. We're going to see the end of the Fed in President Trump's presidency, probably this year. Probably, yeah, in his first term. Okay. All right. We got here. Suzanne, how you doing? Krissa, hello. David, what's up? Roxanne, hello. God bless President Trump. Danielle, Cecil. God bless our president. Yep, Senator Burr and probably Feinstein are going down for insider trading with this stock market scam. You know, them dumping or buying stocks based on the information they got about, you know, what was happening with the shutdown. Brittany, what's up? Jerry. Shelly, hello. Stephanie, what's up? Lisa, what's going on? Jerry and Gary, our twin brothers. Lena, what's going on? Yeah, more money than when you were working. That's what they're getting now. They're getting the regular unemployment plus $600. Paul, what's up? Critical thinking skills and discernment, guys. They are required to be a watchman. Feinstein, Pelosi, they're all going down. Yes, Danielle. Get your ledger set up. Rhonda, hello. Gilbert, Shirley. Rebecca, Chrissy, what's going on? Mike Jan, man, right here, guys. Get your colloidal silver and colloidal copper. You need them for your medicine kit. Dennis, what's up? Sharpshooter Shelley. Jerry heard about a furlough next month. Yeah, watchmen don't give up. If you're talking about the Litecoin numbers for 2024, several years ago, an analyst predicted Litecoin at $3 million a piece by 2024 and Bitcoin at $12 million a piece in 2024. Run the numbers. When you run those numbers and you look at what the price of Bitcoin is today and what the price of Litecoin is today, and then you look at what the analyst numbers are, you're crazy to buy Bitcoin. Litecoin's going to have a much better return on investment. Bitcoin's the best part of Bitcoin's run is already over. And not that it's a bad buy. You'll make great money. I mean, that's not a bad investment. Invest $9,000 or $10,000 to make $12 million. But what if you put that $10,000 into Litecoin at $3 million a piece? How many Litecoin can you buy for $46, $47? Lots. A lot more than 12 million's worth. I mean, you're talking over 100 million in Litecoin and 12 million in Bitcoin. Which would you rather have? It's a no-brainer. And I think Litecoin eventually will surpass Bitcoin's price anyway. I think it's definitely going to be more popular. It's better for use as a way to settle debt. I think countries are going to use it. So I hope that was the numbers you were talking about. The world has gone batshit crazy, Scott. You are correct. Matt, what's up? Yeah, McConnell. Are you talking about McConnell and McCain? Something going on there for sure. I think it's all going to come out. Cecil's wife said he's essential, so he's safe. Good job, Cecil. Let's see. I'm an essential worker, according to God. Oh, slow down, guys. No, 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 no. Wendy said, I did not say there will be two economic resets. A member asked if I thought there might be two economic resets, and I do not think there will be two economic resets. One and done. Yeah, there's no reason to do a separate reset for central banks. Central banks are the ones that have caused the problem. It'll be one reset. It would be ridiculous to try and do two. Um, you know, again, the cleaner they do this, the better it's going to come off. The whole point of doing this, a reset up front, in front of a collapse, is to keep order and not cause the chaos that and the panic that you'd get with an organic collapse, where one day people wake up, the banks are closed, completely out by surprise. A lot different if President Trump comes in one Monday morning and says, "Hey, we've got big problems financially around the world. People can't pay their debt. We're going to declare a reset." Boom, done. Lay it out, move forward. That's the quickest recovery we're going to have. Hopefully that's how it plays out. Tessie, what's going on? Well, Feinstein's owned by the Chinese. Eileen, how you doing? Trump tweeted to Lindsey Graham, he better subpoena Obama. Enough is enough. Danielle bought silver. Good job, Danielle. Yeah, Governor, the Wisconsin governor's order was overturned. That's correct. By the state Supreme Court, I believe. Greatest POTUS in history, President Trump, no question. David got Litecoin and 1 ounce and more dimes today in the mail. Good job, David. Keep it up. Simona, how you doing? Cheryl, what's up? Stephanie got chewed out by a doctor today when she said she started to take colloidal silver. Don't listen to their crap. These doctors are a disgrace. They're pill pushers. They're not doctors. Don't take any crap from a doctor. They have a over exaggerated opinion of themselves that's not deserved. Most of them. A reporter asked somebody about someone who's stepping down. Anybody know? I don't know off the top of my head. Lena, what's up? Yeah, Danielle. A SIG P365 SAS. That is by far that gun, the SIG P365 SAS, is by far the best handgun I've ever shot in my life for a woman for self-defense. And I bought one because I think it's just as good for a man. But for a woman, because it shoots so smooth, the barrel is ported, which means that you don't get as much recoil. You know, that snap when you pull the trigger, you don't get as much with a ported barrel. It's beautiful to shoot. Again, perfect for a woman. And it's under $500. A good buy for a gun like that. Oh, what am I doing here? Bars in Wisconsin are open. I think they're opening up tomorrow here. Oh, some of them are open. I'm sorry. But I think with restaurants. Went out to dinner last night. Last night? Uh, first time. First time in months. No, Chrissy, I can't because I don't have that post. It's from like 4 or 5 years ago. I couldn't find it. I've tried, trust me. Anybody else having connection issues? Natalie, how you doing? Serene, what's up? Okay, let's see. It's sad to see doctors that doesn't care about their patients, and we're seeing a lot of that, guys. These hospitals are killing people on purpose. Don't go to the hospital. If you're a healthy adult and you get this thing, don't go to the hospital. John, what's up? What's up, Mark? Rita's been agitated all day. I'm telling you guys, there's a vibe going around, and I really believe it has to do with the cognitive dissonance that's getting people riled up. They sense, people are sensing something isn't right. It doesn't mean it's bad. And I think that's the problem here is even good people are getting riled up. Listen, what you're sensing is all good. What you're sensing is the cognitive dissonance coming from the people who can't reconcile what they're seeing. And it makes them frantic. It makes them fearful. It makes them lash out. What are you missing, Serene? Is it your feed or because on my end, anybody else having connection problems? Because my it's perfect on my end, guys. Not a glitch. Ron bought 400 in silver today. Good job. Anybody know how to get Michigan unemployment on the phone? Yeah, trust me. I would think they're overwhelmed right now. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, so anyway, there won't be two resets. Yeah, I'm not buying two resets, guys. You're welcome, Wendy. Rich, what's up? Cheryl, what's up? Arlene, hello. Chippewa Falls. Cindy Lou, how you doing? Silver right silver right now 15. No, it's not. Wasn't silver 16 bucks or something today? Did it drop? I don't think it dropped that much in a half an hour, 45 minutes. Yeah, remember, guys, the spot price is not what you're going to pay for it. The spot price is a starting point, and then you've got to pay a premium on top of that. That can be as much as $10 a coin if you're getting a, you know, like a crazy premium. They've got all sorts of crazy coins out there now. Some really nice stuff, but don't waste your money on it. You know, it's for coin collectors. Just buy generic silver, 1 ounce rounds or bars, whatever's cheapest. You're welcome, Stephanie. Barbara, what's up? Yeah, go for it, Darren. Make that 68 bucks. Watch it later. Uh, so Lance is asking about a car trade-in. Good question. Now is a perfect time. If you need a car, now is a perfect time to buy a car with as little money down as you can. Because I'm pretty much going to guarantee you that by the end of the year, you know, a few payments maybe, you're going to own that car free and clear. Because if they do a reset, anything you're making payments on, house, mortgage, auto loan, you're going to own those things free and clear. Remember, you're going to lose your bank account, you're going to lose your pension fund, 401k, bonds, stocks, all going to zero. So you really need silver and Litecoin as insurance to protect yourself from those losses. I don't know why Danielle's talking about that right now, but okay. Mercury dimes for 81 bucks. Oh, and be careful, guys, of buying silver on eBay. I would not, I don't care what the price is. I don't care what they told me. There's no way in hell I'm buying silver on eBay. No way in hell. Do what you want, but you're crazy if you're not going through a dealer, a legitimate dealer, you know, to save a buck or whatever. Mm-hmm. And if it's less than that, run because there's something wrong with it. And trust me, counterfeit silver will be rampant probably within a year. Anybody who could get a buyout, I would jump at it as quick as you can. Get that money into Litecoin and silver. You'll be glad you did. Roxanne bought more Litecoin and silver. Good job, Roxanne. Life is good. Yeah. Guy made a fortune off of stocks. Guess what, sucker? Well, Cecil, it depends on what caliber the revolver is. Monica, how's it going? And you got to think about the whole point of this gun, guys, is its size, very small, and weight. It's very light. You're not going to find, well, you can get those titanium revolvers. You got 6 shots compared to 13. What would you rather have? I'm sorry, I'm not ever going to carry a revolver as a self-defense weapon. You're outgunned almost every single time because almost everybody's today is 10 to 20 rounds in their back pocket. You don't want 6. Tessie 2, how you doing? Yeah, don't get drawn into the agitation you're seeing, guys, when you're out. Just walk away from it. We're too close to the end here. Plant seeds where you can. Do your work where you can. But when you're out, Steer clear. Jerry got a new car. Paul's got no connection problems. Cheryl says she's feeling the vibe. Yeah, but it's going to get worse, guys. So be ready for it. We know this is coming. Cousin Bill, good reception out on the California coast, where they hardly get reception for anything. Dallas from Montana, how you doing? No issues with Scott on the feed. Barbara's connection is good. Wendy got bumped out twice, but it's fine now. And listen, guys, Facebook is not doing us any favors, so they could be involved in this too. Tina, what's up? Aaron, what's going on? Zoe was missing her mom. She was out at the car. Yeah, Burr was the guy that they got the phone from, and plus Feinstein and maybe Pelosi. D thinks she has cognitive dissonance. No, D, that's not cognitive dissonance, but I don't blame you. There are a lot of sheep out there. Yeah, just be careful when you're out there, guys. Gotcha, Cecil. Silver's at 1601. Deborah, what's up? Becky, hello. I wouldn't worry about the silver, guys. If you keep it, usually you can get it if you buy it, in good volume. It'll come in the tubes. Keep it in those tubes, it'll be fine. You know, and honestly, with what we're talking about, the condition I don't think is going to be very important because most people who buy this from us are going to melt it down and use it in something else. So I don't think it's an issue to keep it in mint condition. It doesn't hurt, but I wouldn't spend extra money to do it. Senator Byrd, North Carolina. Danielle's house is so clean you can eat off the floor? Okay, Danielle. The woman's gun is the Sig Sauer P365 SAS. It's like, in most places, it's $400 to $500 out the door. Comes with one in the box, a 10-round magazine, and then they send you another 10-round magazine. But I would definitely buy 2 extra 12-round magazines. For sure, at least 2, maybe 3. 2's the minimum, so you have 4 total. You'll have 2 12-rounders and 2 10-rounders. You need at least that many, guys. If that's going to be your only gun and somebody's kicking in your front door, you want to make sure you don't run out of ammo. So that's why you need the extra mags, because you can't load them in between reloads when you're in a life or death situation. And again, I don't believe but a handful of Americans may have to fire a round in this whole thing. We're not going to go worst case scenario. I don't believe we are. Anything can happen. We have to prepare for the worst. I just don't see worst case going down. with a lot of rioting and looting, civil unrest. I just don't see it. Uh, the reset might work a little bit different in each country. Um, but eventually it's going to have to, I mean, just I think for continuity, because what you don't want to do is be a country that's totally screwing up and having your citizens looking around the rest of the world and you're not doing the same thing and it's not right for the people. So pretty much I think it's going to be pretty straightforward. Wipe the debt out, start over. Anything you hold in your hands, you own free and clear. Anything that's owed to you, you're not getting. It's that simple. Jerry ordered 10 more ounces of silver. Yeah, I don't know. I guess on Amazon you'd probably be okay buying silver, but not from a private party. I mean, you just got to be careful about what you're doing, guys. I don't know if you can even do that on Amazon, but Keith, what's up? Uh, why won't a reset affect Litecoin? Well, it will affect Litecoin. It'll make it go through the roof because if they declare a recess, that means the economy has collapsed. Gold or silver and Litecoin go through the roof. I mean, so's gold, so's Bitcoin. But again, we're looking at return on investment. When you're looking on return on investment, it's Litecoin better than Bitcoin, silver better than gold. Silver is going to outperform gold at least 10 times based on the historical average. So it will affect Litecoin. It's going to drive the price through the roof. It's outside the system. That's why it won't be negatively affected by the reset. Tommy, what's up? Matt, what's up? A titanium revolver is a light gun, but it's still only 5 or 6 shots. Yeah, and Scott couldn't sell it fast enough. Yeah, not enough ammo for me, guys. You got to have a good round count anymore. 10 is a minimum. Tiffany, Jacob. Yeah, Bud Light seeds. Good luck with that, Jacob. Yep, and don't forget the way. Wade's at the bottom of Australia, on the other side of the world. Good to see you, Wade. Myra, what's up? David's been bumped off Facebook twice, 24 hours. Oh, 24-hour timeouts. Feel your pain. Cheryl, what's up? Cheryl's saying she believes it's going to get worse. It's going to get a little bit worse, but we're not very far away, guys. And it's all going to depend on the leadership of the country that you live in. The EU, I wouldn't want to be in the EU when this goes down. America, we're going to have it better than any other country in the world. So I mean, the leadership has a lot to do with it. You're in a globalist country, it's probably not going to go well for you. What am I doing here? Dalton, what's up? My nephew. Uh, I think Obama's going to be executed for treason before the end of the year. You know, I don't think he's going to talk much because what's he going to say? I mean, he may do interviews. He's probably going to try and save his neck, beg, but we don't need Obama to say anything. That's how they ran this deal. No deals. If you were guilty of treason or murdering a child, you got no deals because they knew what they needed to do: exterminate them, and that's what's going to happen. Anybody convicted of treason or murdering a child, I think, is going to be executed. You're welcome, Becky. Joan, how's it going? Yeah, they are. Social media are full on war against Q. You know that it's working because they can't handle it anymore. I'm back in Mesa for today. You never know what tomorrow will bring. Sister-in-law Heidi, how you doing? Yeah, Facebook is taking anything down that's in favor or supports President Trump. See you, Dale, brother Dale. Yeah, and keep posting, guys. Don't let the censorship stop you. Keep going. We want to illustrate the censorship. And that's what we do, and we keep posting it and let them keep taking it down. Yeah, I believe we are going through an ascension, guys. There's something else happening here for sure. Trudeau does look like an idiot and a globalist and a pedophile. Kevin wants to know what I think about silver price, where it's going. I think silver this year. I think silver is going to hit $1,000 an ounce. I think conservatively, we'll see. Um, I mean, it could go to 5,000 an ounce. Because gold, they're going to have to reset the value of gold whenever. See, China, Russia, and America all have gold-backed currencies ready to roll out, and that's going to. Well, there's some analysts believe that they're going to have to set based on what we think the gold supply is in the world today, based on what the countries report, which I don't believe, but based on those numbers and the amount of currency in the world today, gold would be revalued between $50,000 and $85,000 an ounce, just based on the reset and the gold-backed currency. That would put silver at 5,000 to 8,500 an ounce, figuring the 10%, 10-to-1 ratio. That's historical and how it comes out of the ground. That's the ratio has been 10-to-1 for 5,000 years, except for the last 50 because of the manipulation. it's going to snap back to 10 to 1 when the manipulation is removed. So nowhere for it to go up except up. But here's the big news. I think that silver within 10 years will surpass gold in price. So think about paying, 20 bucks for silver and having it be worth 50,000 in 10 years. It's not a bad investment. And who knows where it's going to go after that. What am I doing here? Could cryptos crash? Yes, cryptos could crash. I don't ever see it happening. Cryptos, I think, are going to be the new stock market. I think the stock market is going to go away in the next couple of years. And I think people are going to be just investing in cryptos. That's going to be the new market. And it makes a lot more sense because there's no manipulating it. I mean, every transaction is recorded. And, we do have to get rid of the exchanges, though, because exchanges cause problems, too, because you're basically selling paper. Chelsea, what's up? Yeah, and these are long-term investments, guys. Don't get wrapped up in the day-to-day price. It'll drive you crazy. It's not worth it. You don't want to cash this in for 3 years minimum. Cherie, how you doing? Becky, what's up? Well, you don't see it, Phil, because you're not looking hard enough. They're exposing themselves. Are you not watching the news? You see Fauci and the crap they're pulling and the things they're saying. The Democratic Party is losing Democrats. Droves are leaving the party. Droves. They're fed up because they see how ridiculous this is. They're starting to look at the mortality rate. So, and listen, the mainstream media is going to beat that drum until we shut them down. And they're making fools out of themselves, pushing these agendas that people are seeing through every day. So yeah, it's definitely happening. You just got to look deeper. And just watch the results over the next couple of months. And all the while now we've got the Supreme Courts, and they're all gonna lose either to the state Supreme Courts or our Supreme Court, the American Supreme Court. They can't beat this. If you're talking about Michael Obama, yes, that's a man. I'm not going there, Gary. Jeez. Lindsey Graham, I think Lindsey Graham was neck deep with McCain. I think they've got video on Lindsey Graham. I think McCain had video on Lindsey Graham, and that's why anything McCain wanted, Graham did. There's other rumors there I'm not going to go into, but we'll see how it plays out. At this point, it's really irrelevant because he's not like he's going to change anything. We'll know the truth here soon. We'll know the truth this year, first part of next year. Yep, Hussein is going to be executed, no question. Might be in Mesa tomorrow. Call me. Thank you, Roxanne. I appreciate that. Trudeau mandated vaccine for kids in Canada. Yeah, I'm telling you, can't wait for that guy to go. You're welcome, Roxanne. Wade says Bud Light is delicious. I've got a lot of friends who would agree with that. Best survival skills, stay away from everyone. Uh, Good advice. Will the general public ever handle the new rainbow currency after 2021? Um, we'll see. Not really concerned about 2021. Yeah, Barbara's making a point here. Fauci hand signals like um, satanic pedophile hand signals. States will open up. Governors will quit arresting business owners. And I don't know about the prisoners. They'll, well, eventually they'll stop because we're going to get rid of the globalist. Okay, guys, and remember, it's not Democrat and Republican. It's globalist and patriot. There's no Democrat Republican anymore because you're going to find out that the globalists, there's a lot more dirty Republicans than you think. And we might see the end of the Republican Party too, because the Republican Party is basically what the Democratic Party was 30 years ago. I basically maybe see it's going to be the Republicans and the Libertarians. The real right is going to be the Libertarians. And that's the best party, I believe, going. Because it's 100% Constitution. Yeah, that's a joke. Biden and Trump close in a poll. Supreme Court hearing, I thought that was already decided. The Supreme Court. Did they appeal it? No, we will not have permanent lockdown. President Trump's going to end this. Arlene has 100 bottles of wine. Yeah, they'll make a good bartering tool. Maybe I'll come stay with Arlene for a couple of weeks. Wine is good for you. It's good for your heart, they say. Red wine, at least. Cuomo mandated vaccines in New York and threw 28,000 kids out of school there. Yeah, I'd want to homeschool my kids anyway, today. Catherine, you're welcome. Tony, what's up? Yes, Biden is guilty of treason. He will be executed. I do need a drink. Lori, thank you. Okay, guys. Same old. Keep pushing till the end. We're almost there. Every person matters. Every day matters. Every minute matters. Red pilling and preparing. Stay focused. Don't get distracted. The distractions are going to start getting worse. I mean, they're going to continue till the end. Don't fall for it. You're not helping us when you fall for the distractions. You got to keep focused. Be positive. Start with, how would you like to be a part of the greatest transfer of wealth in human history? Because that's what we're headed for, guys. The greatest transfer of wealth in human history, man's greatest age, man's greatest accomplishment of defeating this evil that's controlled us since Babylon. 1,000 years of peace and prosperity. What's not to like? What's there to fear? Nothing. Nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. I'm going to leave it there for tonight with our prayer, the Watchman prayer, for God and country. Amen. We'll see you tomorrow night, 5 Pacific. God bless.